Hi students, today we are going to solve two questions from exponents. These are important questions, and before I start solving the questions, let us quickly revise the properties of exponents. So the exponent properties are: if the base is a and I have a to the power m times a to the power n, then it will give us a to the power m plus n. Second property is a to the power m divided by a to the power n. It gives us a to the power m minus n. Then a to the power m whole to the power n will give us a to the power m times n. Okay. Now instead of a, we can have a fraction as well, and the property will apply to both numerator and denominator. What does that mean? Just for understanding, let us say I have got a by b to the power m. What does this mean? It means a to the power m upon b to the power m. And whatever we are discussing, these properties work either ways. Okay. Now let us say I have got a power which is negative. Let us say a upon b to the power minus m. To make the power positive, we reciprocate the fraction inside the bracket, and this becomes b by a to the power m. Remember, if the fraction is negative inside the bracket, it will continue to remain negative, only the power sign will change. So let us say I have got a fraction which is minus a upon b to the power minus m. Then when I do reciprocal, it would be minus b by a to the power m. So with these properties, we are going to try and solve the questions which are mentioned here. Okay, just give me a second, I'll keep these properties aside. Now let us look at question number 1, and it tells us to solve for 8 to the power 3a times 2 to the power 5 times 2 to the power 2a upon 4 into 2 to the power 11a into 2 to the power minus 2a. Now let's get going. 8 can be written as 2 cube, and that has a power of 3a. Now 2 to the power 5 times 2 to the power 2a, I will use the property and make it 5 plus 2a. In the denominator, 4 would be written as 2 square. Again, let us use the property here and make it 2 to the power 11a minus 2a. Now when I solve it further, I will get 2 to the power 9a times 2 to the power 5 plus 2a over 2 to the power 2 times 2 to the power 9a, because 11a minus 2a will give us 9a. Now let us again use the same property of the exponents, and this will become 9a plus 2a. So 2 to the power 11a plus 5, and below we are going to get 2 to the power 9a plus 2. Now if you look closely, what we have got is a to the power m divided by a to the power n, which gives us a to the power m minus n. So our m is this and our n is this. A obviously is 2, so the answer would be 2 to the power 11a plus 5 minus, and here you need to be careful, put a bracket because the minus is in front of the entire 9a plus 2, and in the next step we can solve it. So you will get 11a minus 9a plus 5 minus 2, and the final answer is 2 to the power 2a plus 3. Now this is one way of giving the answer. Other way can be, we can just write it as 2 to the power 2a into 2 to the power 3 and write the answer as 8 times 2 to the power 2a. So this is the way this question needs to be done. You can solve this question yourselves, go through this once again. Meanwhile, I'll erase this and you can watch the recording again, and let us go to the second question in the same problem, which is we have got 3 times 27 to the power n plus 1 plus 9 times 3 to the power n minus 1, then 8 into 3 to the power 3n, and 5 into 27 to the power n. I am going to utilize this property. What is that? Let us write it again. I said, we have a to the power m into a to the power n, which is equal to a to the power m plus n. Just for understanding, what am I going to do with this? I am going to say a to the power m plus n will give us a to the power m into a to the power n, and let us look at now 27 to the power n plus 1. Now, the best way to solve questions in exponents is express the numbers as a power of prime. So 27 is not a prime number, but 27 is 3 cube. So let us first write it as 3 cube and to the power n plus 1. Now a to the power m to the power n is a to the power m times n. So it will become 3 to the power 3n plus 3. That's very important step. Most of the students make a mistake. They forget to multiply 3 with both the things. N and 1 both are to be multiplied. Now 3n plus 3 can be written as 3 to the power 3 n into 3 to the power 3. So that is how we are going to write 27 to the power n plus 1 in this particular question. So let us go back to the question and apply whatever knowledge we have just now gained. So I am going to write 3 into 3 to the power 3n times 3 to the power 3, which I showed you, plus 9 into 3 to the power 3n into 3 to the power minus 1. Again, I am utilizing the property, okay, and writing it in this way. In the denominator, we have got 8 into 3 to the power 3n minus 5 into 27 can be written as 3 to the power 3 and then that to the power n. So which will make it 3 to the power 3n. Okay, so let us write it as 3 to the power 3n. Now if we look closely, what is happening? 3 to the power 3n is common in the numerator and is common in the denominator. So now let us take it common. So when I do that, what will happen? So I'll have 3 to the power 3n. Then what are we left with? We are left with 3 into 3 cube. So just write it as 3 to the power 4, because 3 to the power 1 plus 3 will give me 3 to the power 4, and plus 9 into 1 by 3. Okay, 3 to the power minus 1 can be written as 1 upon 3, and in the denominator we have got 3 to the power 3n, and we are left with 8 minus 5. Now students, we can, because this is fraction multiplication, so numerator and denominator, if possible, we can cut. So 3 to the power 3 and 3 to the power 3 and cut each other. We are left with 3 to the power 4, which is 81, plus 3 upon 8 minus 5. So we get 84 upon 3, and you get the answer as 28. Okay, so these are good questions, and in fact you can utilize the same properties to solve other questions. If you want to know more about exponents, you can keep watching the channel, because I would be coming out with many more tutorials for the students. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye. So that would be all for today's session. Keep watching Himani Coaching Center's YouTube video for further interesting chapters for class 5th to 12th for physics, chemistry and maths. In case you are interested in getting coached through Himani Coaching Center, you can visit our website, which is www.himanicoachingcenter, to get in touch with us. Thank you.